Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another edition of Lisa Renee TV. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please do so today before you leave. Make sure to thumbs up the video and to share on all your social media networks that you happen to be on at this time. Welcome back and happy Sunday. Hey, how you guys doing? How are you? I hope everybody is blessed and feeling great. Hey. It's a beautiful Sunday in Chicago, so I hope wherever you are, wherever you listen and tuning in, I hope it's beautiful there as well. It's like maybe 72 today, 73, so it's kind of cool and breezy, but like, real comfortable and sunny, so it's nice. Everybody's out. Anyway, so yeah, let's jump right into my weekly inspirational video for the week. By the way, checking my new glasses here. I hope you guys check. This is one of my pairs. I got the two pairs at America's Best, so my next video, y'all see my other new pair. But feeling myself a little bit. Anyway, so let's jump right into the video. So today, I just want to drop a little word that fell into my spirit. So when it gets hard, hold on. So I know that it's maybe slightly cliche. You may have heard like different variations on that, but it is very important to remember. And I found myself faced with that this past weekend with having to just kind of sit with myself and look at everything that I was going through and what I was dealing with, situations and people in my life currently. And I found myself having to face that very thing. Of realizing that a situation and, relationships and things of that nature, had gotten difficult, and you start to kind of want to give up and you're trying to figure out what the heck is going on. You're trying to figure out, should you continue? Should you keep down the road with the person or whatever it is, what have you, what to do in this situation, or what's going to come of it. Like, maybe it's not a breakup or anything like that, but you're trying to figure out, like, what's going to happen, like what's going to be and what's going to be on the other side of that door there. And so things kind of get difficult, in any situation, whether it is a romantic relationship, a courting process, a marriage, while you're still single, a familial relationship, whatever it is. And I found myself dealing with both ends of it. And so it did get kind of heavy on my spirit, on my heart. I did feel very pissy and upset. And yeah, I was just like, like, I'm just irritable. I want to go somewhere else. I want to get on a plane. Okay, I'm on somebody's plane. Okay. And just fly away to an island and let me just think about myself. Like, can I just escape this whole thing? You ever notice when you get mad, whether it be at, like, your partner or whoever, somebody in your family, you ever notice how it's like everything starts to annoy you at once? Like, your job, you could love your job, and your job irritates you now. Like, everything irritates you. Like, food irritates you, whatever it is, or you gravitate towards more food than you would normally consume. Like, everything bothers you, and that's how I was feeling. I'm just like, I can't, no. Like, it's just irritating me. Like, I got to this place of, like, I couldn't focus. Like, I was talking to my mom, and we spent a lot of time together, I love my mom, that's my girl, and I just couldn't focus. Like, I'm talking to her, and it's like she's talking to me, I'm talking back, but I can't really focus on what she's saying, and so I'm kind of, like, very quiet, and yeah, I just wasn't really myself, because I was just kind of in this deep thought. I'm like, I'm not here mentally. I don't know if she noticed. I think she did, and she was just trying to encourage me, but I'm like, I'm sorry, I just can't, I can't focus here. And so when you get to those periods of depression, like having mild depressions, you have to remember that God is still there with you. He is there with you in the moment, in the process, and He sees you and hears you as well. So you don't have to feel like, okay, that I'm here alone and He's left me in this, once again, in this crappy situation, and I'm here by myself, getting crapped on, and nobody really cares. Like, that's so not true, and that's an enemy lie if you do get that thought in your head. So you have to remember to stay encouraged, as much as, like, we hate hearing things like that, because it sounds very corny and cliche, but it's very true to try to remember, like, you just have to keep holding on. You do, like, you can't, just No, don't drop out. Don't drop out just yet. Because a lot of times a solution is right around the corner, like right when you feel like I'm about to just drop out of this whole situation here. And so a lot of times it takes a step back. Like it just really means you need to take a step back from a situation. If you need a break, I'm a big fan of taking a break. I'm a big fan of going to get my nails done, my feet done, and just kind of, I'm that girl. Like, it's okay to do that. Like, you don't need to feel guilty for doing that. Yeah, do that. If you need to just turn your phone off. Turn your phone off. I've said that in previous videos. Turn your phone off. You don't have to keep on trying to, talk to the person or talk to other people, because sometimes that doesn't help. It just really doesn't, because other people don't always have an answer. The only person who has an answer a lot of times is the Lord himself. That's the only person who has the answer for what you need to do in the situation. Sometimes you're not in a place where you can really hear his voice, because you're like, I'm so stirred up right now and I'm pissed off, So no, I'm not really, and you may not even be open to hearing him. Be like, I don't even want to hear him either. And that's okay too. If you, to be honest with yourself, you're like, I really, no, like, not right now. Okay, like, he's not gonna be hurt. He knows, what pain feels like. To feel emotional pain when our friends disappoint us, when our boyfriends disappoint us. It happens when our girlfriends disappoint us. So yeah, you might be feeling some type of way, when you're on edge, but nevertheless, take your time alone and get to a space of quiet. I've gone back to my meditation. I had stopped it for a while, so I started back doing yoga and meditation. It's helping. It really is. So, I'm working now. I do have, my things I do with Lisa Renee Enterprises, but I do my 40-hour week, of course, to keep things maintained around here. So I work for Apple, and so what I do is I do technical assistance. So I do, I take the inbound technical calls. So what I do is something that if you have iPhones, you probably heard this before, recovery mode. When your phone starts acting up and you need to reset a passcode, you're going to do recovery mode with the technical rep over the phone. So what you have to do, when I go through that process, is I tell them to hold down the home button and the top button on the phone, depending on what model of phone they have, iPhone 6, 7, or 8, or whatever it is. I tell them to hold those two buttons on and keep holding on. They have to keep pressing the buttons. A lot of them, they want to let go when they start seeing the Apple logo pop up, or that iTunes thing that comes up, and I'm like, no, don't let the buttons go. Keep holding on. I hope y'all follow me. Keep holding on until you see recovery mode screen come up on your computer. It's not going to come on the phone. It's going to come on the computer screen. Because at this point, the device is connected to the computer. Okay, so we're usually doing recovery mode using iTunes. So I tell them, hold the buttons down. They have to keep holding on. In order for them to reach recovery mode and to fix their problems, they have to keep holding on. If they let go early in the process, this whole thing is just a waste of their time and mine, because they're going to stay stuck where they are. So this phone is going to stay black. It's going to keep having bug issues. They're not going to be able to download the latest iOS software or anything. They're not going to be able to get a new passcode if they give up and they just say, I'm going to stay here. I'm going to stay pissed off. I'm going to stay, whatever. I'm going to sit right here. I'm going to let this phone just stay black. I'm just going to let it keep doing what it's doing. I'm not going to do anything. I don't care. So if they were to say that, or if they were to not do as I told them to do and keep pressing those buttons down in order to get to recovery mode, we'd never get there, because they have given up on the process. And they have to realize they're an active participant in the process with us reaching recovery. So hope you still follow me here. So you're an active participant in your own recovery here, but you have to be willing. It takes your first steps. Even with people who are addicts of alcohol or drug addiction, it takes them wanting to do it. They have to say, I want to do it. Your mother, father, brother, sister, husband, cousin, all of them can want it for you, but if an addict doesn't want it for themselves, and they don't show up and say, I want to be an active participant in my stage to keep holding on until I reach recovery, I will never get to recovery. I will never reach recovery mode, because I'm dropping out. I'm just going to sit here and just sit in the same position. Okay, so same thing when I tell my callers, they call in and tell me I'm locked out of my phone. It's saying disabled. I can't, get into my passcode. I forgot my passcode. No problem. Hook your phone up to your computer. Let's go into iTunes. I need you to hold these two buttons down for me. Oh, I'm seeing the Apple logo. That's okay. You're going to see a lot of confusing things. See a lot of confusing screens that come up, and I tell them they want to let the buttons go. They see a lot of craziness. Same thing we do. We see a lot of distracting, crazy, confusing things happen. We want to let go. And that will make you want to let go because you're seeing all this craziness happen around you. That's okay. Don't let go. Keep holding on until you reach what? Recovery mode. So when they finally hit recovery mode, the phone will do a process called restoring and updating. So in order for you to reach your restore and update process, God needs you to hold on. He just needs you to keep holding on. But all you gotta do is keep holding the buttons down, okay? Just keep holding on. That's all you gotta do is really just show up and say, I'm just gonna keep on holding on until we hit recovery mode, and then He can restore and update you. There you go. That's all. It's real simple. I hope you followed me all the way here. Did you keep holding the buttons down? Are we here? Are we good? Are we all recovered and restored now? Are we updated to the latest software? Are we good? Are we functioning like we're supposed to be? Are we at optimal functionality? Okay. All right. All right. Amen. But that's all it really is. It's just holding on. And sometimes that's all you have to do. It's not some big major thing. It's not some big grand thing. Because a lot of times the problems we go through in life are too big and heavy for us anyway, especially relationally, and they can't be fixed by yourself. You can't fix yourself all the time. And or else what will be the point for even having, a great, God to go to if you're going to fix yourself? I mean, hey, you're like, no, I can't fix myself. I know I can't fix myself. So all I got to do is just hold on. If I can just hold on, I already know I may see some crazy stuff pop up on this screen here, or in my life I'm gonna see this craziness come up, all these distractions gonna come up, all these whatever antichrist spirits or whoever, this craziness, people trying to distract me, get my attention. But I'm gonna keep holding on. I'm just gonna keep holding on until we hit recovery mode, because recovery mode is going to come up. It's going to pop up, and I'm going to be restored and updated, and I'm going to be functioning like I'm supposed to be, so I'll be able to, go on as normal. So all you got to do is hold on. Just hold on. So that's all I have for you guys today. Before I go, let me drop 2 scriptures for you for the week. I always got to give you something from the word, of course. So the first one comes from Proverbs 10:3. The Lord will not let the godly go hungry, but He refuses to satisfy the cravings of the wicked. And once again, that's Proverbs 10:3. And the last verse, it comes from Psalms 37:25. I was young and now I'm old, yet I have never seen the righteous forsaken or their children begging bread. So that's a really awesome one. My mom actually told me about that one, and I just thought, like, wow, it just hit me instantly. So it's just beautiful. And that comes from Psalms 37:25. So I hope you guys got something out of the weekly inspirational message. Please let me know if you did. Drop the comments below. Share this video if you know somebody needs to hear it. And yeah, you all keep being blessed, and I will definitely talk to you later. All right. Bye, loves.